car started. Is that a check engine light? Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing something that I told myself I would never do, and I told you that I would never do, and that is get more horsepower out of my car by tuning it with boot mode. Now, I told you that I wouldn't do it, and I told myself I wouldn't do it because these cars really do not need more power. But since I had my crank hub upgraded as a precautionary measure, and I recently had my spark plugs replaced as part of a 30,000 mile service, I figured, what the heck? I mean, Keys Motorsports hooked me up with boot mode. Hit them up if you're looking for this tune. And today we're going to be going with Stage 1, which I think gives me 100 extra horsepower, which is something absolutely amazing. Now, the first reason why I initially got boot mode to begin with is I wanted to eliminate cold start. And I'm so glad I did it because I leave my house at 4:45 nowadays every morning, and when I start the car, I want it to be quiet and not to wake my wife who sleeps upstairs or the neighbors who surround me. When I took the car to the dealer, I obviously had to flash the car back to stock, and when I did, it reminded me how awful and how loud and how obnoxious the cold start is, especially if you have an aftermarket mid-pipe, which I currently have. So that in itself is worth getting boot mode if you really want to get rid of that annoying cold start. But anyways, I don't want to bore you too much on this introduction. Let's get started. I'll walk you through this. Obviously, to get this done first, the car has to be plugged in to some sort of a charger, and I've had it plugged in for a while. The battery is fully charged. We have to obviously connect the laptop to this Ethernet cable and to the OBD port in the car. We flick the ignition on. We also have to make sure that the seat belt is clicked in and that your key is in the car. And I'm gonna flip my laptop towards the camera. So what you do is you navigate to bootmod.net or Bootmod3, you sign in. Let's see, in the menu here on the left-hand side, we should have My Maps. Let's go to My Maps. So we have a stock tune and my stock O plus, and then OTS maps. Let's see, over the air maps. So these are all the maps that I could choose that will give me some extra horsepower. So Stage 1, there you go, Stage. We're gonna do probably Stage 1, 93 octane. No, we're not ready for Stage 2. Stage 2 requires a downpipe. So there you go, Stage 1, 93 octane, 98 RON mapping, stock hardware notifications, version November 14th, 2019, boost control changes, search fixes. Yes, I was reading about it on the forum, so let's click on that. Stock hardware notifications needed. Get tune. Are you sure you'd like to acquire Stage 1? Yes. Okay, so now we downloaded it. You can now find it under My Maps screen and proceed to flash. Okay, so we downloaded this Stage 1 93 octane Pro Tuning Freaks, and what we're going to do now is we're going to just flash it, and we'll do the DME unlock as well. So when we flash the car back to stock before the dealer visit, we lock the DME. So press here to flash now. Okay. Battery charge is highly recommended. Headlights and fan off, and plug the driver's seat belt in. Do not open closed door while flashing and using blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Finish. And the car is now flashing again. Sorry about the glare. While it's flashing, this is what's happening in the car. You are getting a lot of error messages, as you can see on the screen. In the center console, you're getting some sort of a service request. In the engine bay, there are a bunch of clicking noises, and I hear a pump. There's something running in the engine bay. So this is what's happening while the vehicle is being flashed. Now, during the flashing process, the screen may blink like that. Do not be worried about it. This is what happens. Your computer is not freaking out. It's just how it is. All right, everyone, we're almost done. Finishing up. The car is making some noises in the engine bay. Looks like the gauges have reset. Stage 1 flashed successfully. Please wait 5 seconds and then start the car. All right, the moment of truth. Okay, the car started. Is that a check engine light? Why is there a check engine light? There's a check engine light. You know what, let me shut the car off. Ah, the check engine light is gone. Maybe that's what happens and I just didn't read. Anyways, so we started the car. We're gonna let the car warm up. But before we do that, you know what you should do? And before we take it for a drive, let's get rid of cold start. Okay, so I probably should have done this earlier before I flashed it, but if you go to configure up here, you can see that you have the ability to change all these options. So exhaust burble, for example, I want this to be OEM. GTS startup roar, I want this to be off. Rev match and eco, we want this to rev match and eco. We also want it to rev match in, no, we don't want it to rev match in sport, but we want it to rev match in sport plus. And rev match, that's a new option. Rev match with DSC off. We're gonna do it on. Cold start cat heating off. Bam. Cold start RPM. We're gonna do custom, so you can set the RPM to be lower than OEM, but you know what? We're gonna do this OEM. And again, this is a new function. I don't remember seeing it in the last release. Exhaust flap. So exhaust flap in sport, we want this to be open. Speed limiter, we can remove the speed limiter off. No speed limiter. Catalytic monitor, so I think this is if you have a downpipe, you can do that. Sorry, my computer is skipping. T maps, throttle mapping sensors, I'm not gonna worry about that. Boost by gear reduction, I'm gonna save this, confirm, save. Map configuration says reflash this map. All right, so we're gonna have to reflash it. This one, flash. Press here to flash now. Flash. This should take a bit faster now because the DME is unlocked. So let's give it some time and let's flash. And again, this is what happens when you're flashing. You're getting some sort of a message here, and you're getting a message down there. And look how fast it's going. Now that the DME is unlocked, look, I'm not even gonna pause the camera because this is just gonna be super, super quick. Look at that. Completed. Looks like we're done. 99 finishing up, perfect. So now, when I start the car, it's gonna tell me to start the car. We should have a very low idle because the cold start has been deleted. Success. Please wait 5 seconds and start the car. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, and 5 Mississippi. Oh yes, look at the RPMs. RPMs are low, no rattles or anything. I love it. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna let the car warm up a little bit and go for a quick spin. All right, and we're off. I'm very excited about this because I have very skinny tires. I am running winter tires, 255 in width, so traction will definitely be an issue. Oh yeah. The burbles sound stock. That's good. We are currently in Sport Plus on the throttle, Sport Plus on the suspension, and Sport in the steering. And we have traction control in MDM. Let's go this way. Woo. Off the bat, I can tell you that, oh wow, the throttle response is insane. Let's do a little pull over here. Second gear pull. Wow. Okay. Rev matching works in Sports Plus, or Sport Plus. Holy moly. We're gonna have to get it on the highway and do a couple of real man pulls, but this is just insane. Whoa, sliding. It's super easy to slide on these tires, so whatever's about to happen, don't judge necessarily the car, just maybe listen to it. Holy woohoo! Oh my god, the car is so fast. Wow, you should see and feel my heart. Holy moly. Did you see this? Second gear, top of second gear, I was fishtailing. I'm gonna get myself in trouble if I do this, so we're gonna go home and enjoy this extra power at the track, or maybe next time we're doing a highway pull. But oh boy, definitely definitely worthy of an upgrade, and it's just gonna make this car so much more fun. Not that it wasn't fun, but it's just just whew. Seriously. I'm like a child. All right, I have to stop. These winter tires, I have a feeling, will not last me very long. I think at the end of the season, we're gonna have to replace them. But anyways, I'm gonna give you guys and girls an update when I drive this car for a couple of weeks, just to tell you how I really feel about it. Are there any issues? Maybe no issues. But as of right now, again, I am running stage 1, which gives me, I believe, close to 100 extra horsepower. So far, after just 20 or so minutes of driving, I am very, very impressed with it. With the power delivery, it feels like OEM, just on steroids. And I am very glad, once again, that I did the crank hub upgrade thanks to Keys Motorsports. So thanks, Brian, if you're watching it. And for now, I hope I don't destroy these tires before winter ends. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Maybe give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. If you want boot mode, hit up Keys Motorsports. I can guarantee you that they'll give you the best deal. And you saw how easy it is to load it. And on that note, thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Woo-hoo-hoo. One more pull from second. Tire Rack, if you're watching it, I may need a sponsor. So I'm open. I'll put a sticker on the car. TireRack.com. Tommy L Garage, sponsored by Tire Rack. That sounds good. Please.